All right, hello everyone. We are back to streaming some Harvest Moon. Fun stuff. So yeah, we just get this up and we'll be ready to go. Right. All right, I think that should be good. Okay, I think everything is fine here. Whoops, need to do that. Dong. Okay, all right. Just doing the daily grind of a farmer. It never ends when you're a farmer, right? Oh yeah, today's white day, so don't know if any places will be open. Well, that's okay. We'll just keep on keeping on, as they say. Or I don't know. I actually do not know how many things are open on White Day in this game. Oh, hi, Anne. Yeah, I know, we met. You gave me the horse. You like bunny rabbits? We can't be together all the time. I'm gonna assume that's a mistranslation because that sounds so melancholic. Like, we can't be together all the time. Yeah. I'll just chalk it up to a Natsume mistranslation. Hi there. On to. Oh, there's the flower shop. Silly me. God damn, it's closed anyways because it's Sunday. Okay. Where were we? Here, kid, you like bugs? Figured. For a long time, I forgot your language. Damn. Let's... Okay. One more space in my bag left. I said, I have no idea. Well, I won't ship anything today, and if it does turn out that shipping gets picked up, then... Well, tomorrow I'll have plenty of stuff to ship, at least. Alright. Well, like I said, tomorrow I'll have plenty of stuff to be shipped. Let's get to bed. Tomorrow is another day. Oh, hold on, my sound's acting funny. Hello, party. Oh, Patri Noak? Anyways, hello. Welcome. Either way, welcome. Hello to the stream. Hold on a second. My, sound seems to be glitching out a bit. Yes, sorry. I am... For any... As usual, I'm sorry, for any mistakes here. I don't know what happened to my sound. I have to restart this. Hold on just a second. Cause it's working with my, working with the computer normally, but for some reason, it's not working with this game. Okay, now it is. Good thing I had just saved. Alright. As again, we'll turn this down just a bit on my end here. Alright, Basil has come back to town. Hard work, eh? You bet. I'm not a little kid anymore. Stop it. See, you know, this was before Potpourri became a woman child. Okay. A horse. First race will be held on the 17th. Oh, my horse is too young to be racing, but whoops. I want to drop the goods I got. There we go. Okay. Okay. Whoops. I keep pressing the B button without meaning to. Okay, now back to the routine. Right. Talk to this fella here. Ah! Why do I keep doing that? I'm so... Good thing he likes whatever herbs are in the cave that are right there. Definitely makes things a fair bit easier. Okay. Alright, yeah. And we'll just get turnip seeds again. Next time I'll, splurge for some different seeds in the summer. Since I'll have more money then. I don't know about Japan, but I'm not 100% sure about Japan, but where I am in the US, plenty of people like retro games still. And from what I've seen at least, people also like retro games in Japan as well. There's still a lot of love for the classics. I'm doing quite well, Mike Awesome. Hopefully you are too. Oops. There we go. No, I live in the US. But yes, like I said, I know there's still a lot of love for retro games in a lot of places. Okay. It's one of these. Why do I... There we go. Don't know if you can hear it, but I think there's an ice cream truck roaming around outside. Have you tried the newer games? I have. I liked, newest Bokuto Monogatari game, the, Story of Seasons. Grand Bazaar. That was pretty good. I quite liked it. That was a big improvement over, over both the Mineral Town and the... especially the Wonderful Life remakes. I thought the Grand Bazaar remake was very good. This is about as... Let me see, oops, hold on a second. I guess I could make this a bit fuller. Whoops! Hold on. Okay, this is, it looks like now I've gone as full as it can be. Okay, wait. Which one do we get? Okay. See taskbar below. Well, just the way this emulator is. Well, just the... Oh, hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Thought I had tried that, but I guess I didn't. Whoops. It should be there now. Okay, though, it's tomorrow. Alright, obviously can't enter my foal into a horse race, but... we can cheat at the horse races, kind of, by using the, exploit. Shoot. There we go. Almost forgot which button I was going to be using. There we go. And I will get this. take all these. Alright, looking good, looking good. Whoops. There we go. Let me just check something here. Oh, what else can I do? I can go about town, grab some cats. Cute. I know, right? Flowerbud Village is pretty safe. Okay. Alright, there's that. I was saying last time I streamed this, just gonna take it easy in this playthrough because it's not like I'm trying to get as much food as I can to make a video. So we can just take it easy, don't need to worry about reaching certain milestones, marriage and all that. I'm just enjoying the vibes. Whoops. Oops. See if we can actually catch anything this time. Alright, crap, don't think any fish are gonna be biting now. That's fine. I'll refill my watering can before tomorrow. Alright, rice balls for breakfast. Breakfast of champions, you might even say. Hmm? Why is this already watered? I mean, I guess. Oh my god, this stupid horse trapped me in here again. Wow, I hate this so much. I hate how the horse will freaking trap you. Hold on a second, I'm gonna restart. I can't wait till this horse gets and turns into an adult, so I can just hop on and ride it out of my way instead of getting trapped by it. Cause I tried pushing it out of the way, but I don't know if you can in this one. Okay, these crops are all watered anyway, so don't worry about it. Well, that's cool. Hopefully, find this older Harvest Moon game enjoyable. It might not have all of the fancy features as newer Harvest Moon games, but I think there's a lot to love about the older games as well. Alright, horse race time. Horse race. Yeah. I got him. Okay. Alright, so going to be doing this exploit. I won't bet all of it on the one, just most of them. Well, like I said, I mean, I understand it might feel a bit stale if you're used to newer games and all their features and such, but you never know. Nice. Whoa. Crap, I can't check to see how much money I got. Where do I place the bets? There we go. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong one again. For the record, I did not play this game as a kid. I only played it a couple years back when I was an adult. Also, because of this exploit, I was able to get all my money back while still keeping the bets. But yeah, I think if you keep an open mind, you'll find yourself enjoying a fair few retro games. Just says hello. I need to make a decision here. You know, you don't really see out-of-towners in the newer games. Oh, I shouldn't really. Well, I don't know if I should really say that because newer ones, because Story of Seasons. Grand Bazaar did have out-of-towners, but let's just say you don't see out-of-towners super often slash tourists. I'm not racing because I don't have a grown horse, dumbass. But yeah, yeah, you don't see out-of-towners super duper often in the newer Harvest Moon games, which is interesting. Just tourists. I never played any of the Rayman games, but I definitely appreciate their uniqueness. We're at the finish. Alright. That's very cool. Yay. Fun. I know. Well, I mean, I don't know what you were expecting at a horse race. They race horses. What else would you think they do? Yeah, gambling makes everything better, doesn't it? A great horse, but unfortunately, the rider is an asshole. Okay, one more time. Oh my god, why do I keep going to this guy instead of the freaking other chick? It's because in freaking, I don't know why, it's because in Mineral Town you have to go to place bets. My brain's wired like that, even though I know I'm not playing that game. Yeah, I've been living here for pretty much all my life, so I guess that figures that I would you know, pretty much have that standard American accent. Or general American accent as it's called. Okay, it's done. Third race is about to begin. Alright, just gonna watch this race. Or wait out this race more like. I mean, I'm not racing. I don't need to watch. I don't need to pay attention too much. Yay. Yeah, flying overseas is always a bit of a hassle, not even just price. Alright, that was horse race day. Didn't get a ton of medals, but I got some. And some is better than none, I'd say. That was already here. Yeah, I can grab some berries. Grab the berries. We'll stay up a little late. Because why not? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's get back in here. Oh shit, it's Cliff, and gotta give him some berries because he's hungry. It's pretty... It's cool that, Cliff has a hawk companion, but fortunately I don't really think he, Hawk never really did much, outside of that. Outside of this game, as far as I know. There we go. Right, ship everything we can. Just ship all we've got here. Okay. Sip all the grasses. Okay. Hello. How'd you run a farm by yourself? You bet. Oh, now I can see. Like squirrels? Whoa! No! Oh, no, no, no! Oh, no, I didn't mean that! Cute. Looks smart, too. Yeah, squirrels are smart enough, I suppose. Alright, into the bin we go. Well, I suppose getting more wood couldn't do us any harm. Five, six. Lots and lots of wood needs to be chopped. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. How are we doing money-wise? Good, good, good. Right. Now, with how fast time goes in this particular entry, it can be tough to get as much done as you can, so you gotta make priorities. don't need to water my crops. And that is great. Hey, he says, what up? Do you know the flag? Yep. Voting for the goddess in the square. Be certain to cast your ballots. We'll leave it as you know what? We'll leave it as surprises to see who's the goddess this year. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm not the ultimate tiebreaker. Can't imagine. It's like, oh, you didn't vote in the thingy, so now there's no goddess. I don't think that's. I hope that doesn't happen. If it does, oh well. I'll be planting more crops in summer now that I have more money. Animals like rain, but hate to get wet. Seems about right. Oops, yeah, this way. Gonna drop this veggie in the pond. Yeah, Francis Calera. Yeah, this powder smooth is great. I even say that as someone that didn't even play this one until I was an adult. You're a spiritual person. Strength. Give me that power berry. Kind of looks like an apple. Wonder what her home is like under there. Think she's got a sweet pad in that lake. Swanky ass pad, as they say. Got like an HD TV before HD TVs were a thing. Smaller goods. Definitely didn't want to forget to get the power berry from the goddess. Cause more strength is more gooder. You were surprised when you saw a blue lady get out of the lake. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be a bit of a shocker. If you're not expecting a blue lady to be popping out of the lake. We can see these guys as animals. Don't talk to me. Well, fuck you too, then. They got horses. And they got the sheep. And they got the cow. Probably should be thinking about getting the livestock as well soon. Let me check this. I forget if you need to, Oh, alright. I forget if you need to bring your animals in or bring your chickens in each night. feed chicken and chickens at end of day. Okay, so yeah, I really love the Harvest Moon cow designs. Honestly, all of them are pretty cute, but I always say that the Harvest Moon cow designs peaked way back in the original Harvest Moon for the SNES. I always thought that I just think they're super cute. I love the animations for the cows. But yeah, I do like the ones in this one as well, and the bubble nose cow, the as they call it, the bubble nose cows in the more modern Story of Seasons are super cute too. Okay, if that's outside, how long do you? Okay, how long to leave? How long to leave out chickens? Chickens to feed them. Okay. All right then. I'm not quite. Yeah, I forget. I actually forget how long you need to leave the chickens out for before they need to be fed. But honestly, you know what? It's probably a good idea to bring them inside each night, anyways, because since time will freeze when you're indoors, and that includes your chicken coop. There's a coop. This is the coop. This is the barn, right? Yeah. I like to save on wood and just make the fences out of, stone. Whoops. Like, I don't even remember if you can jump in this game. You jump in 8 and 16. Okay. Okay, no, you can't jump in this game. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed my Kadoka video. I definitely enjoyed researching it and making the video, and I'm glad to see it was enjoyed by a lot of people. Oops. Okay, right. Let's get these weeds out of here. This'll do for now, I think. We'll work on making improvements as we go along. Oh, yeah, good enough. Don't want to stay up too late now. Oh, got real maggots on my hand. like how the dog. I like how there's a dog peeing animation in this game, as well as in Back to Nature. There just aren't enough dog peeing animations in games anymore. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Where'd you go? There you are. Whoops, what'd this say? Gotta check my mail! Pink catmint seeds. Okay. Also, of course, have another video in the works. Might be a bit later than anticipated, just because of how my schedule's going, but still not be too late. We'll see though. It might not turn out to might not be later than anticipated. We'll see. But either way, it shouldn't take too much longer. What a huge video I'm planning on making. Yes, of course. Really needs to be more dog peeing animations. That's a wine. How'd you make such a wine? No, I'm rather sporadic when it comes to Marvel movies. Really, I tend to be sporadic with movies in general and shows and such. Right, I forgot I wanted to see the chickens. How much for chicken? Okay, chicken's only 1,500. Whoops, now I gotta get chicken feed, of course. Alright, definitely want to get lots and lots of chicken feed. $50 ought to do it. Said better to have too much than not enough. Right, I like to name. To give my chickens fruit themes, so El Apple. Alright, you have to put it in its very specific feed bin. Because if you don't, then it just won't eat its food, and it'll starve to death before... your chickens would prefer to starve to death than eat out of a food bin that doesn't have their name on it. Chickens aren't very smart. Alright, better drop these off. Okay, all this is shipped. Right, watering hole. Let me double check. Do you need to feed chickens if you let them outside? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I never realized chickens had, that much foresight. They're outside. Okay, they do not need to be fed. I just want to make sure, because God forbid, I can accidentally freaking kill my chicken. Ah! You have a split second reaction to get the bobber up. Oh my gosh. Screw it. Alright, time to head inside. Like, another nice touch in these older games too is if you have chickens, you'll hear them crowing each morning if you have a chicken. Nice. Keep my chicken in here. And we'll make another chicken. It's easy to get a whole flock of chickens because of the incubator. Gotcha. Catch more fish in the early morning. It's good to know. Alright. That's why we still good on money. I'm away. Time to drop our goods off. Whoops, not that. Right. There we go. Don't know how much luck we'll have with fishing this time, but no harm in trying, I guess. we'll just wait here all day for a bite that'll never bite. Okay, let's try here. Or not. What? Ah, pressing's so hard in this one. Wait for evening to come. Oh god damn, of course it's freaking Sunday. My chicken inside just to be safe. Alright, here. Yeah. Alright, raining. Means I gotta feed my chicken the old-fashioned way. Oh my god, is my chicken freaking sick? I left you out all day yesterday. What the hell? Okay, you know what? I think the guide I read was lying to me, because I left him out all day and he's still freaking... And he's friggin' sick, so, and he got still got friggin' sick. Or she got sick. Oops. I should probably, make sure I put food in there again. Oh, well, I already did, silly. I was so pissed off about my chicken getting sick, I completely forgot I had already put feed in there. Please don't have animal medicine. Sickness. Alright, is there animal? There's gotta be animal medicine in this game. 64 animal. Where do we buy animal medicine? Holy shit. my freaking chicken. My chicken's gonna die because I can't get freaking medicine. My god. Alright, I guess I just gotta keep feeding. I don't know. It says like you can just. It says look. It looks like it says you just have to make sure you keep feeding it. Alright. Alright. I'll just keep this chicken inside consistently until it gets better. If it freaking dies, I'm gonna be pissed. Ah, whatever though. Careful not to run out. Alright, I'll stay out of the room. Alright, I'll just keep the chicken inside now and hope that it gets better. Almost forgot where the entrance to the cave was. Yeah. Whew. Okay, let's check. So I got food in the right bin at least. Okay. Well, whatever happens, happens, I guess. Well, you go here. Oh, come on! I totally had that. Oh, bitches. Oh, motherfuck. Screw it. I'm going to the bar. I need a drink after this. wow! 5 exclamation points. Alright, Flower Festival's on the 23rd. That's tomorrow. See who's the goddess this year. There we go, now my chicken's better. Alright, note to self, always make sure that food bin is filled. Woof. Alright, I'll take a little bit for start laying eggs again, but hey, at least he's better. Whoops. Yay, chicken is back. Healthy. Yes, I mean, I'll still take him outside because it makes him happier, but just gotta remember to always bring them, make sure their food bowl is filled. Better play it safe by just equipping the fishing rod. Don't want to accidentally attack my animals. Stay in here. Alright. Festivals should be starting soon. It's at least one of the best for me. Definitely... yeah, I'd say it's in the top 5 for me, at the very least. Sweet pickled flowers taste good. I'm not, super fond of pickles. But pickled flowers, at the very least, sound interesting. They found in the... You gain power when you eat. I don't got that kind of money. Receive a blessing. Those are empty bottles. I think you can like steal some wine from the winery with the empty bottle, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, sure, I'll take the 200G splurge. Oh, let's see who's the goddess this year. Oh, looks like it's Anne. Anne is the goddess this year. Isn't that nice? He said bring the real goddess. You look good. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to, romance her, but that's cool. I mean, I figured I might as well compliment her. Yeah, I think it's supposed to... I think if you steal some wine from the winery, it'll help increase your, that'll increase your, alcohol tolerance for the New Year festival, I think it is. Hard to, put it in exact order, but... I would say if I had to organize them in a general top 5 Harvest Moon games, I would say, 64... A Wonderful Life / Another Wonderful Life. Probably Friends / More Friends in Mineral Town, if for no other reason than, was my first Harvest Moon, and, you know, just a very solid Harvest Moon experience for handheld, really. I think that's a pretty good reason, too, to put it in the top 5. Back to Nature is also very good. 5th one, I would... a little hard to say what the 5th one is. I do like Animal Parade, but I haven't played all the way through it. And of course you can't go wrong with the, SNES original, even. Alright, shoot, who am I gonna choose? I choose you. I was thinking of marrying her for my, you know... Mary is probably my... Mary, I'd say, is my favorite, Bachelorette in this game. Even though I did marry her for when I played this game last time. Yeah, I played Harvest Moon, More Friends of Mineral Town as a kid, and I pretty much became obsessed with it. I just thought it was mind-blowing that you had a game where you could farm, but also get married and have a child. I thought that was awesome. I never thought a game could do something like that. Oh fuck, I left my chicken out. But she seems to be fine, at least. Birds. Hey, my horse is finally fully grown. Okay, I don't know what this, chicken's deal is, what I gotta do. Make sure it lays eggs. At least I can finally ride this horse so I'm no longer trapped between places. I'm just gonna play it safe and keep taking the chickens inside each night. Boop. Yes, this game is very cute. Yeah. Yeah, just such charming animations as well. I mean... Like, it says, like, these older Harvest Moon games have I think have a very distinct charm to their charm and cuteness to their animations. that you don't even really see in the newer games. Not that the newer games are bad, mind you, or that they don't have a charm in their own right. It's just that this one is a very, distinct one in particular. Or these older ones have very distinct charm in particular. Whoops. Some winery. Do I go here? Okay, wait, is it down here maybe? Oh, wait, let me check to see what this is, what you can do with this bottle. And use the bottle while in front of one of the two barrels. It's a little hard to position yourself correctly. Okay, we'll try it. Like, maybe you need to get right in front of the spigot. There we go, look at that. Like, oh, I love these drunk animations as well. So yeah, you're basically, stealing wine from this winery, which is already kind of struggling. At this point, at least. Hey, aren't we a good person? It's a shame that there isn't any alcohol references in the newer games either. Because what do you drink? Wine. Wine. This is the winery. We're just stealing this wine. Huh? Who are you? I'm the farmer. Damn it. What time is it? Okay. Oh, that must be some strong-ass wine if it's enough to make you get loopy. Wait, I mean, the wine... Why I should have been a good neighbor. Why do I steal wine? I mean, it was right there. And it was so easy to steal. We got... Ah! These damn fish! Don't worry, I'll make up for it by restoring the winery to its former glory once I get this whole chain of events done regarding it. So don't worry, they'll have plenty of wine once that's done. Oh, hey, a chickie was born. Lime. Oops, I think I made the P's kind of weird in the, spelling. Oh, well. Okay, let's feed the both of you. Okay, time for bed. Alright, what's next on the agenda? So many animals will be named Bob or an offshoot of Bob. Yeah, could you imagine just a whole bunch of animals named Bob? Or variations of Bob, like Bob, Bobby, Bobbert, Bobra. Billy Bob. Bobberton. Bobster. Yeah, Bobbert. Bobster. Bobbette. Bill Bob. Bob Bella. I'm just grasping at straws here. Bobster. Wait, I think I already said that. Bob with 2 B's. Bobbling. Okay, that's the one the old lady in the vineyard made. Anyway, you should ask the goss. Alright. Bobula, that's a good name. Alright, so... yeah, once I get a vegetable grown again... I'll give it, I'll tell her I want the spring to be restored, and then she'll, in time, she'll make the vineyard all thriving again and such, and yay. I'll save up a bit more money. Alright. Considering buying other stuff. I know I can get a brush to make my horse happier. I can't remember exactly how much that is, but I'll get some more money first, maybe. All of this. Well, I guess it's worth at least checking. It's weaker to have a cat in this game. Yeah, the drunk animation is really silly. It's funny too, because like, must be some Putin ass wine if it makes you get dizzy immediately. Yeah, sure. We'll spend 600 G for that. Right, just 3 sips? Yeah, totally. And like I said, I'm gonna make their, vineyard thriving after this. After this whole dealio with the goddess. I don't know why no one's tried to talk to the goddess before. I mean, it seems pretty simple. Are they drinking underage? No, I am pretty sure my character is very much a grown adult, considering he can get married and such, and he's living on his own. know why more people don't try to talk to the goddess in these games, because it seems pretty easy, but I guess they're just a little bit dumb. Or maybe they're not the chosen one like we are to be able to speak to the goddess and the sprites and such. I don't think this is the Appalachians. It's some kind of mixture between Japan and Europe. Kind of looks like just based on the technology and culture and stuff. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, I guess I was close enough to be brushing the horse, or... if only living on a farm was this, relaxing in real life. Of course, you probably don't need me to tell you actual farming is hard work. But, it's a good thing in a game you can live out your romanticized fantasies and no one can fucking stop you. I mean, I'm sure as hell not gonna let anyone stop me. Yeah, in Japan, of course, it can be hard to have, pets when you live in such tight quarters. That's pretty cool that, they made a virtual pet that you can take anywhere. Yep, they even create virtual replacements for dating. Whoops, I don't need to talk to him anymore. We're gonna ban a, whoops. Ban a spam bot here. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, the gardening game video about the Japan exclusive gardening games for PS1 I made a little bit ago. I thought all three of those games were super cool. I would have thought it was awesome if they, brought those out, if they translated those. But alas. Yeah, they were super cool. If I knew anything, if I was fluent in Japanese and knew how to make patches and stuff, I would be translating so many, Japan exclusive games. I'll show you how we steal wine here. How we steal the good grape juice. This is the bottle. We got the flower festival. Gotta get positioned just right here. I think it's a little easier to get this one. There we go. Now we're drunk. There's some strong stuff. Yes, I still remember my first, husband in Harvest Moon. It was the Doctor in More Friends of Mineral Town. Who doesn't have a real name, is just called Doctor, but there you go. Whoops. Oh yes, very. He's a bit on the stoic side, but he's definitely got a good heart. No mail today. Yeah, I'll clear out this field more so I can get more crops growing. Yes, Mrs. Rose Doctor is who I was. Harvest Moon DS named him Dr. Trent. But then whenever they remade Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, whenever they remade that, The Story of Seasons, he went back to having no real name. Like, I hope his parents didn't just name him Doctor, because if so, that poor kid. What else? There we go. Alright, summer is soon approaching. Stranded Kids. Are you thinking of Survival Kids? Cause, I didn't play Survival Kids, but I did play Lost in Blue 2 for the Nintendo DS. Actually streamed that a while back. Definitely got a lot of good memories of that, although, oh, it was called Stranded Kids in the UK. I see, I see. But yeah, I played, Lost in Blue for the Lost in Blue 2, mostly for the DS, and so that was definitely have a lot of good memories of that. Yeah, it was called Survival Kids in the US and in Japan. You know, for the longest time, I thought Konami forgot about it, but apparently they made a new Survival Kids for the Switch 2. For the Switch 2, it's called Survival Kids again, and it kind of looks like crap. And I'd be tempted to buy and review it, but I don't want to pay, like, $70, $80. Well, I don't even have a Switch 2. I don't want to spend all that money for a Switch 2. Just to see what this crappy game looks like. Yeah, and that's a shame, too, because I really thought, I really liked Lost in Blue a lot. It was one of the OG survival simulators. So, yeah. So yeah, thanks Konami for freaking putting the bare minimum effort. When I saw it advertised online, the new Survival Kids for the Switch 2, I was like, wait, is it that Survival Kids? And it was. And, it looks like ass. Ah, yeah. Thanks, Konami. Yeah, look, I'll admit that freaking, Silent Hill F was pretty damn good. Even though it feels weird calling it a Silent Hill 2 game. Or a Silent Hill game, yeah. And for as much as I kind of feel iffy about a Silent Hill 2 remake existing, I can at least acknowledge that they did a good job with it. But yeah, I still don't really like Konami very much after the whole, incident 10 plus years ago. My horse's name is, Maru. It's the first thing that came to mind. Maru. Yeah. Like I said, I am more than willing to acknowledge that the Silent Hill 2 remake is well done, and it does have certain unique things about it. But at the same time, it's just... Yeah, Silent Hill F was very good. I still think it's kind of weird calling it a Silent Hill game. But even with that in mind, I still think it's a very solid survival horror game and a very good narrative. What was I doing? See if I get any luck again. See if I get any luck this time. You know, it's the same thing with Capcom remaking Resident Evil 4, even though that game is pretty much universally beloved. Meanwhile, we can't even get one lousy port of Haunting Ground. Like, seriously, just a port of Haunting Ground would be great. Just a lousy port, not even a remaster. Oh, hey, thank you for the gift membership, Kiryu Belmont. Very kind of you. Guys, get fish! Oh yeah, Haunting Ground is great. Oh, and I am so sad that Capcom refuses to really do anything with it, with the IP. Well, yes, I very much appreciate any kind of support. Like, honestly, even just taking the time out of your day to watch these streams at all definitely means a lot. It's like, you know, someone actually wants to take the time to watch me, or even just have me as background noise. Oh yeah, Rule of Rose is also fantastic. Probably one of my favorite horror games. Definitely one of my favorite horror games. I'll admit the gameplay is not great, but it's definitely worth getting through. It's definitely worth struggling through. I don't know if struggling is the right word, but it's definitely worth getting through the gameplay because everything else about is great. Like, story is fantastic. The graphics are, and the music. It's just really the only thing that's not good about it is the gameplay. Yeah, it's like... It's like Capcom's too busy making a gazillion remakes of Haunting Ground to even give, or, you know, Capcom is too busy making a gazillion remakes of all their freaking Resident Evil games to give Haunting Ground even just a bit of attention. I don't want to I don't want to, overwhelm myself with chickies at the moment. Maybe later. Yeah, Rule of Rose's, soundtrack is fantastic, for sure. Well, thank you, Sonky. Try to character... a bit of maintenance, because I always trim them myself. But I think the results are pretty nice. Crap. You know. Nothing wrong with an extra brush. Yeah, I would absolutely kill for a Rule of Rose port of any kind. Hell, I'm even okay with a Rule of Rose remake, because for as iffy as I am with the remakes in general, I'd be okay with the Rule of Rose getting a remake, because since it really just needs more love in general. Why is the sunset red? Ask Axel from, Kingdom Hearts. But, and also not only, could Rule of Rose get more attention in general, but it'd be nice, a remake could help polish up its less than stellar gameplay. Yeah, I quite like the Yakuza series. Ah! I don't need to give him more, I don't really need to even give him more stuff anyways. Yeah, I've heard of the Silver Case, that's also a, and then they had a sequel. I think that's a sequel to, I think the sequel is called Flowers, Sun, and Rain. It was for the DS when it released in the West, but for some reason they didn't release the Silver Case beforehand until later. Also a Goichi Suda game. Woo, happy farm times! Whoops. Yeah, I just, happened to see something about Flowers, Sun, and Rain, and I know a game called, The Silver Case is before that one. Yeah, Moonlight Trilogy. I can't quite remember what that's called, but I do know what you mean. What the fuck am I doing? I can't remember what I'm doing, lol. Kowloon High School Chronicle. I have not heard of that one. An open world game on my list that's on my list I definitely want to play at some point is Sleeping Dogs. Heard lots of good things about that, seen some gameplay videos that look super cool. Stupid fish. Let's go here. Yeah, Sleeping Dogs is basically, from what I understand, true crime Hong Kong. Let's go inside. Dog. Write in my diary, tell my diary all my deepest, darkest secrets. Horse is always running off somewhere. Dear diary, I killed again. The bloodlust calls to me once more. I use the bodies as fertilizer. They'll never know. And it's a perfect cover up for a farmer. It's like that rumored evil farming game. I don't know if you ever heard that urban legend about a farming game where it was an urban legend about a farming game where you're a farmer that killed his wife and you have to make sure no one finds out what you did. A Harvest Moon game with a farm sim game really with a horror twist would be interesting. Not entirely sure how you do it, but it'd certainly be interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised no one has tried to make that an actual thing yet, an evil farming game. There's a lot of weird, quote-unquote, lost media that doesn't actually exist. And then sometimes it turns out some of them do exist, and it's like, wow, who would have thought? I know RPG Maker is meant to be user-friendly, but I don't know. Every time I try to think about doing coding, my head starts hurting, even just thinking about the very basics of coding. It's like, I don't think I'm cut out for this. There are plenty of other things I'm capable of, but I don't think coding is one of them. I've heard good things about Corpse Party, the horror visual novel. Whoops. Whew. Let's not forgot y'all. Go to the thingies here. Might as well replenish regularly. Oh gosh, you know what? I just remembered there was a apparently there's a weird ROM hack out there called Harvest Noob: The Evil Tomato. Someone made a ROM hack of Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. Yeah, you have a good day. You have a good day, Kiryu Belmont. Thanks very much for stopping on by. But yeah, it was called Harvest Noob: The Evil Tomato. And unfortunately, while I have found footage of it existing, I don't know if it actually exists for download. Or, you know, I haven't found any kind of download for it. Look, I was just there. Because I would because if I could find it, I'd definitely play it. Stupid fish. Oh, come on. Ah! What is your problem? Give me a fish, please. I just want a fish. One single fish is all I want. Screw it. Chickies. Alright. I'll play for one more in-game day, I think, and then call it a stream. Wait around that off, I think. It'll be the last day of spring I'll be playing for too, so... Yeah, nice wait around that off. Nope. Of course, gotta go here, silly. Another rainy day on the farm. Dog's like, woof woof. Actually, I should get my brush. Definitely not letting the chickens out today. These eggs. Two. All fed. Chickens got them bellies full. Okay, got 3 spaces left in the bag. Alright. Pretty good while it's since it's raining, not really too much else to do. Don't want to waste too much energy in the rain. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Might as well get ourselves a bit of extra cash. Once we're able to. Squirrel. Alright, shipment pickup did not come. A bit of rearranging here to make it easier to maneuver. Yep, that's all the shipment today, alright. What did we get? Very nice, very nice. We'll do a bit of expansion. Go here. What else? What else can we do here? Okay, I'll take these weeds out. Alright, well, that's a stream, so as usual, thank you all so much for watching, definitely means a lot, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye!